Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of June in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is Cut the Cords. So usually cords generally indicate some kind of a bond that we have. This bond can be a situation, a person, a place, and there are all sorts of cords. So it's really important for you to think about what are the connections that are negative or draining, and you need to kind of think about how you can let something go, how you can release any attachment to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything that could be limiting your experience of joy, happiness. So there's some kind of a cord that you definitely need to cut. Now let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Empress. The Empress is a beautiful maternal energy, female energy of some sort, of nurturing, creativity, long-term happiness, long-term joy, and abundance. Generally indicates something that comes into your life. You're giving birth to something new is coming into your life that's going to bring you long-term happiness, long-term stability. This can be a new relationship, a new happy chapter in a relationship. This can also mean an actual birth of a child as well. What's really important here, that this beautiful energy of long-term happiness, what this brings into our life. The first card of your reading is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, it is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is a very adventurous card. This is like somebody who's very fiery, passionate, loves the adventures, new things, kind of like a player. So some of you might be going through some kind of a fun activity when the Knight of Wands comes in. It might be also your energy. What's really important for you to pay attention to it, like, if it's something that you can see the signs, there's nothing wrong with fun, especially if you're single, but just make sure that you're not expecting anything more from it, because if you have higher expectations than what it actually is, it might be that that's the kind of cord you will need to cut. The next card of your reading is the Tower. The Tower is a card that brings you enlightenment. It brings you realization of some sort. This is something that happens out of the blue, and it shakes your world. It turns your world upside down, and generally brings a big change in our life. It can be connected to a breakup. It can be connected to something that's changing to the core. So if you're not going through a breakup, then your relationship is changing so much that practically this is a brand new relationship. If you're single, you might be going through an experience that will help you to realize why you are single. But again, this is like a tower. In a sense, it might be that some of you might get pregnant, or somebody in your family might get pregnant unexpectedly, because again, the Tower is this shock wave. So definitely can be from that point of view, especially that you have that Empress energy. Also, some of you might be going through some unexpected adventures that you're not expecting, and it kind of shakes you to your core, or changes you, or shakes your relationship. Especially that the next card is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a very stable energy of family. Family that's based on mutual values and long-term happiness. Starting the family, starting your own generation. Again, it can be an indication of a new relationship, getting steady, getting settled. And there's the child that can indicate a birth of a child. So maybe some of you might be settling down. Some of you might be this very had this very player energy, but an unexpected birth of a child now is actually you have to kind of settle down. Some of you definitely can expect that, but all in all, like, the Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of long-term happiness and stability. The next card in your reading is the Queen of Swords. It is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. Kind of, as I was saying, a person, I get the sense of a mother-in-law. I don't know why. Maybe some of you have a mother-in-law who's very influential. But all in all, this energy is somebody who is very smart, very logical, and has been through a lot of challenges, difficulties, but all of those made her very resilient. She's also called a divorced queen. So it might be that some of you went through some kind of a divorce. But also the Queen of Swords is all about clarity, seeing things clearly for the first time, and leaving the challenges in the past and focusing on the future. And you have here two cards that are bringing you clarity, both the Tower and the Queen of Swords. The next card in your reading is that Eight of Cups, that cutting cords energy, when you're kind of leaving something behind, something that was dear to you, something that meant to you a lot, but it's no longer serving you, and you're starting on a new path. You're going into a new direction, listening to your instinct, your passions, and you are trying to find your Nine of Cups, your perfect happiness. Some of you might be leaving a person, a relationship behind when this card comes up, or again, something that was dear to you. And it's very much connected to this cutting cords energy, right? Because he's leaving something behind that was very important for him, but maybe he was disappointed. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons, and I'm also very excited to read the comments, how this reading is resonating with you, where are you watching from, and definitely put in the comments some positive affirmations. For example, I attract joy and happiness. I'm able to leave behind something that's no longer serving me. Now your reading continues here with the King of Cups. King of Cups, a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is a very stable energy. Somebody who is pretty much can stay cool, calm, and collected in the midst of the difficult situations. You can see all those waves in the middle of the ocean, and he is standing on a pedestal really bravely. So this is somebody who is full of joy, full of emotions, feelings, but they're not letting the feelings to take them over, because they use their logic and they balance everything out with that. So it can be a caring person, a father figure as well. Again, you have kind of that mother figure and of the Empress and the Queen of Swords as well. And again, it might be a person coming into your life who's very caring and diplomatic as well. It's very interesting to kind of see the difference between the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. The Queen of Swords is somebody who says whatever she thinks, and the King of Cups is somebody who is very good with their words because they're very diplomatic. Now you also have here the Emperor, which is the divine counterpart of the Empress. The Emperor is this masculine energy of acting and controlling things. Can be a person who might be very successful, might have a lot of positive influence on your life, but they might not be able to show their feelings and their emotions. But again, like this, it doesn't mean that they don't have them. Again, the Emperor is also a card of stability, so can be a sign of a stable relationship coming into your life. But also, I just want to call your attention to this. You have here the Emperor and the Empress. As I said, they are a perfect couple. They are a perfect power couple. They can win over everything and anything. So there might be a very strong, powerful connection and relationship that might be coming into your life with this combination of the Emperor and the Empress. And the last card in the spread is the Knight of Cups. Again, it can be a court card, can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is somebody who is romantic. This is somebody who is giving you and offering you their heart. So a very romantic gesture, invitation for a date, or getting engaged, getting married, definitely in the cards for you with this Knight of Cups. Now I want to call your attention to this angle here. On one angle, you have somebody who is like a player, somebody who would like to have fun, and then the other angle, you have somebody here who is very romantic. So some of you might be trying to balance that. Some of you might be trying to balance, okay, how much player you want to be, how much romantic you want to be. Some of you might be dealing with two people. One of them is who's a player, very sexy, very fun. Another one who's very romantic, charming. But again, you have a lot of people here. Which might be that you have a lot of people influencing your love life. And you need to make sure that you're going to cut some kind of a cord here with that Eight of Cups energy and the cutting the cord cards as well. But again, you have here a very strong connection as well. But you have that Tower, which is bringing some kind of a disruption. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a card of boredom, apathy, when you're kind of not seeing the opportunities. You're just focusing on the negativity, whatever happened to you. And because of that, you're not seeing the opportunities only once they're done. But also some of you might be very dreamy when this card comes up, when you're like, what if my life would be like this? What if my partner would be like that? As opposed to valuing for whatever they bring into your life. So there might be here something that, some kind of an offer that you may not pay attention to. Like maybe somebody is offering you that, okay, let's make up. I know I made a mistake, but some of you might be sulking. Some of you might be like, okay, no, I don't want to hear it. But you need to hear it because this is somebody coming from the universe as well. So somebody may offer you their heart, and some of you might are just not aware of it. So pay attention to all of that. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.